All right, now, Big Meech has had a lot of problems going on. He's been accused of being a snitch. 50 Cent came out, put him on blast. It was, really crazy story. But Little Meech now is being accused of snitching. Him and his friend get pulled over, and I guess the friend is asleep, so they start to get pulled over. Little Meech starts throwing the guns and the drugs on his homie. The homie wakes up. They pull him out of the car, and at one point they approach Little Meech, and they're like, "Yeah, we found some guns, but that's no big deal. We're in Florida, so it's not a big deal. You can have guns."
Right.
But Little Meech opens his mouth and goes, "Well, did you find the other stuff?" Referring to the drugs. So now at this point, the cops are like, "Oh, there's other stuff?" So they go back, start searching the car, and they find the drugs, but the guns and the drugs together is now a crime, and now this dude got to go do a couple years in the feds, man, because Little Meech, couldn't keep his mouth shut.
I seen that footage of him asking the cops if they found the other stuff. So some of my guys that I work with went to high school with him. They say he always had money. They say he was never ever in the street. I feel like he thinks that he's this crime boss and that everybody to take the weight for him. This boils back down to the point we made earlier. Stop doing illegal shit with people who aren't living that lifestyle, man. Asking the police did you find the other stuff is crazy. That's crazy, bro. I can't believe that one. That's wild work. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him about it either, probably. Ain't nobody gonna slap him or nothing. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Meech ain't never been in the street, bro. If it wasn't for 50 Cent reaching for him, paying for him to go to acting school and all of that, we not seeing no Little Meech. He's who he is because he looked like his dad. You feel me? I ain't never seen the show BMF, but I say he allegedly did a good job on the show. He need to stick to being an actor, bro. And like people around him, like, bro, is the clout that worth it? To hang with the famous dude? And then gotta go do time for it? Come on, bro, clown shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the purpose of that? I'm not getting in the car with no square, bro. And we on demon time. I'm not gonna do it. I'll catch y'all later. You feel me? Whenever you see dudes spending a whole bunch of money on clothes like that, you automatically know what's important to them. Their image and how they look. They don't give a fuck about you, what happens to you, or nothing. That's like me and you being in the car. I'll pull up to your spot for an interview. I say, man, Karen, bro, just take me to a restaurant. I hop in the Benz, we slide, and 12 get on us, and I throw all my shit in the car, in the seat with you. That's cool?
Hell no, that ain't cool, bro.
I don't
take responsibility for your own shit.
Take your weight. You supposed to take your weight, bro. Point blank, period. But he wouldn't know that. You feel me? Well, I'm pretty sure he never even had a fist fight before.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure he never even had a fist fight before, bro. Because if he did, somebody would be on the, yeah, man, I beat Lil Meech ass, and this. Somebody would have came out and said it. We not seeing nobody say anything. He looked like a guy who was living a comfortable life his whole life, and he got thrust into media fame, and he getting that footage of him having that gun at the airport was crazy. You saw that?
Yeah, I did. That was definitely crazy.
Lil Meech, stay out the streets, bro. And anybody kicking it around him, bro, don't do nothing with food, bro. Like, he don't have no history for none of that. That's not what he do. The man's an actor. The man is an actor, bro. Like, the streets is just in shambles. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting in the car with him with anything. Folk now, watch out. Shout out to the Gulars.
So after this news broke, little Meech posted a picture with his dad saying, "Hear no evil, speak no evil. Salt only kills snails, not made men."
Made man, what? He not a made man. Like, how is he saying he a made man? He never sold a brick, never went on a hit, he never called no shots for nothing. So how is he saying he a made man? I don't understand that. That don't make no sense. This whole made man thing, I know real made men. I've been out to dinner with them. You know, I know how they move around. They're not moving like that. Point blank period. Because a lot of this gangster shit is just emulating the Italians in movies. Like, not the actual culture. Like, the problem is with this culture, it's about a bunch of movie shit that people are trying to translate into real life. It don't work like that. At all. Got to be more careful. You seen that footage? You seen what Tony Yayo said about how Big Meech was mad at Lil Baby because Lil Baby ain't give him no money when he saw him?
I seen that. Yeah, that was crazy.
What's your opinion on that? How do you feel entitled to this man's money? Y'all 20, at least 30 years apart from each other.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. From what I've been told behind the scenes, Big Meech, like, he got an ego, bro.
And you could tell.
Like, there's a lot of, falling out behind the scenes that we don't know about that happened between him and 50. Like Meech came home trying to call shots, like trying to tell 50 what to do. Like he was gonna show up at the next BMF season and he was gonna make the shit the way he wanted to make it.
But he don't own the rights. He don't own the rights.
Right. So there was a lot of that type of shit going on. And 50 wasn't feeling it.
It ain't no way you supposed to go stand next to Ross and you got this deal with 50. You ain't not supposed to do that. And then Meech say, oh, it was just some money to pay his bills. And he say, fuck Ross. Bro, and it just go to show that they feel like everybody's beneath them and everybody owes them something. That's the way Lil Meech carrying it. Because hold on, bro. He's not even a convicted felon. What you so scared of?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.